Hello everyone, I am PyroFalkon and this is Evil Genius 2. At the end of the last episode we redesigned the base. This is going to look very strange for people who only watch like the first 10 minutes of each episode, but it's fine. We've changed the pathing a little bit, so hopefully there's only one real entrance into the base, and that's here, because even if you come from this door, you are forced to take this hallway around. And with all these laser walls, that will quickly put down anyone who should not be here. Meanwhile, I did just have a money crisis, as you've seen. Nothing a few executions can't solve. Sorry, Yellow Shirt, even though you're not low on morale, you're the one I need to shoot, because Yellow Shirts are easily replaced. I might be the bad guy in this game. Anyway,
let's have it all.
It's fine. So the first little bit of this, we're just going to chill out for a second while we get the base built again. Then we need to get some test subjects for the Aperture Science one. I might wind up moving this or making a second. Actually, I have all this open space. Let's do it here now. Just because you need a lot of space for the Aperture Science nonsense. Let's go with that. And then this can be dirted up. Yeah, that's fine. It doesn't really matter. That's not really going to recover that much money for me either, but at least it's something to get started. How much is the Aperture Science door? A little bit more pricey. That's okay. We're out of cash, but we'll get it back pretty quickly. What I should do... Yeah, I've got a lot of schemes running that are heat kills, and let's pull those back so I can try to get some cash out of the deal. Like, this one's running a money mission anyway, so that's fine. But these... Oh... Yeah, we could get some volunteers while we're here. Why not? We've got more guards. A group of willing subjects. Yeah, they're so willing. This one I'll keep heat killing because Olga's in the area. But otherwise, I'm just going to hopefully get some money schemes showing up there soon. Hey, speak of the devil. Interrogate an agent using an Aperture multi-purpose science panel. We will do that after we get some more power. I am... shocked at how bad my power is right now. Also, all of this is just causing extreme heat. You can see that my little aircon units just can't keep up. The nice thing about the aircon units that I did not realize until this run is that they don't require any maintenance or upkeep. So you can kind of go a little ham with them. It's not going to hurt. So I'm just going to put just an ass load of them here. Maybe I need to put the ones over here. That seems pretty cool. Alright, let's just put those for now. And I'll double check the temperature at that point. Alright, so I need to interrogate someone with the what now? The alphabet? Okay, so that's just this. It's just the thing. So let's set that up here, and we'll plop a dirt wall here. Okay. So that'll get that started. Meanwhile, I had to capture a bunch of minions too, because a lot of these jerks didn't like being paid. So we're going to fix that shit. So we've got a lot of people just standing around who have been tagged for capture that... Unfortunately, I can't really do much with right now, but we'll handle them. I'm an evil genius for a reason. Everything's going to be fine. For me.
Interrogation success. An agent has given us their secrets.
With the alpha phase complete, just the beta phase stands between you and victory. And we already have the next one. With the alpha test out of the way, the beta phase can commence. Complete the requirements of each test to see who can claim victory.
Success. We have progressed to the next stage of the competition.
Wonderful. What did we win?
More contraptions to test.
Okay, So now we just need some turrets. I forget... Wait a minute. I kind of forget how I still have to do this. Deal 150 damage. Oh, I could probably... Never mind. Trying to remember exactly how to pull this, or how I did this the last time. Because... it only works... Like, you have to tag your target. So I suppose I'll build 2 of them and then tag my yellow shirts who come in to die. I feel a little bad about it, but I'm laughing, so must not mind too much. Okay, let's see if this works immediately. It does. That's all I had to do. I just had to flag someone to die, and then everything works out. Just whoever is here. I mean, you know, whatever works. We need to test for science, obviously.
Yahoo! The testing was a resounding success, and once more we have won the Invitational. We have been told to expect a delivery within 12 to 14 days' time. How exciting! I hope it's not a potato.
All the references on that one. Okay, so that's done. Oh, we've still got one more. You've won a cryptic reward that must be researched to unlock its full potential. Wrong it's. I don't know why that always bothers me. I don't think I'm a grammar Nazi, but that particular one always drives me a little batty. The science community is not happy. They have sworn to attack if you start the research.
It seems the whole mad science community is a bit unhappy about us winning the Invitational. How unhappy? We received a letter. It says, if you start your research, we'll come over there to test a hypothesis about a human's resistance to high-velocity impacts. Interesting. We could lend them the impact analyzer. I think it's meant to be a threat. They signed it, yours threateningly, the scientific community.
Okay. Well, I'm pretty sure I can stand up to their dumb threat. Let's start the research.
We have fought off the scientific community and unlocked the secrets of enrichment. We have also unearthed portals of incredible cosmic power. But where do they go? Let's find out, shall we?
Alright. So... Okay, so I believe that's it. Yes, that is it for the for Portal. So if I take a look at it, that DLC's thing, yes, we've got everything including the portals themselves. All right, so I'm not really concerned about actually making something of that yet. Maybe in the future. Right now, I think the base is fine the way it is. So I'm just going to dirt this all up. And that way I can recover this space in case I need it for a different room. In the meantime, we did trigger a bunch of other things. Well, I've been waiting. The parasites are now in play, as is this jerk. Blue Saint, that's his name. Couldn't remember his name. He's so unimportant to me. So those two are in play, not that I really care. Let me again double check my loot situation on the wiki. Now I've got it so you can actually see my cursor this time. So Mishka we can't get. Number 2 we have. Declaration of Independence we have. Flying Pig we have. Maple Syrup Dispenser we have. Meteor we have. Sword in the Stone we have. Sands of Time we have. Statue of Liberty's Torch we have. And then Doors of Fort Knox unlocks in Chapter 6, which we're not up to. So right now we've got everything that we can get from the base game, which to me is more important than the DLC content because I don't think it's going to count. We'll chase it anyway, but it's fine the way it is. So next we need Suit of the Ocean Master Cannot be obtained if recruited. That's interesting. I didn't get that last time, so we'll kill off Deep Six, even though he's male, just to try to get that, loot. We got the cake, we got the companion cube, we've got the blue portal, we've got the orange portal, more for the ocean, which we don't have. We have the Australium, we have the Fountain of Youth. We don't have the induction chair. That starts Espectro's story. However, I don't think... Well, I guess we could start Espectro. So let's hold off on those two. So that's both of the Cabal packs. That's both Espectro. So the briefcase we've got, the payload we've got, Trojan Horse we've got, Nautilus we do not have, but that unlocks in Chapter 4. I think that's our next chapter. So the only thing we're missing at this point is induction chair and ray gun that is on the list. So let's start Espectro's story. And even if... Oh, God, that's going to fuck everything up if I do it that way. Once again, I'm messing with OBS a little too weirdly here. Okay, yeah, we're good. Okay, so if we start Espectro, that will at least get the process started. And then we can go from there based on what exactly I need. Yeah, there's everything that we've unlocked. And there's the loot that we unlocked. Okay, great. So let's start. What else do you... Oh, the decor. It's like, what else have I flippin' unlocked here? There we go. Is that Wheatley? It's not Wheatley. Okay. Great. So let's start a Espectro for now, just to get it going. That is... Here he is, giving up the ghost. A new super agent has arrived on the scene. The last thing you need is another enemy, so snuff him out before he becomes an actual threat.
You do not know it yet, but your evil-doing days are over.
You're right, I didn't get that memo.
I am Espectro, master of light and dark. And I am the super agent who will put an end to you once and for all.
Is that so? Because I know all the currently active super agents. I've never heard of you.
Well, my paperwork still needs to be processed. A mere formality. Once it is approved, you are done for.
I hate this guy. Okay, well, that's fine. So we can get started on that. We just need to lure him. That's step one. Okay, well, where are you, you twat? Oh, there you are. Haha, lured. And the normal heat kill is not available in this region. Alright, I'll just hang out for now. Come on, Espectro. I don't have all day here. I'm curious if he's even going to make it here. Because he's not very smart, so... Well, he does have a lot of hit points, though. Yeah, he's disabling all my traps. Okay, well, that's fine. We're gonna just bring the henches over here. Yeah, he's going down pretty quick, even without the henches helping out. Okay, that's done. Interrogate Smash agents in the lair. Okay, so we have to wait for Smash to show up. Is that Smash? Hold on. Hey, it is Smash. Let's just get him captured, be done with it. So, I think Espectro sucks. And I don't even mean that just from a storyline perspective, because from a storyline perspective, he's supposed to suck. That's the joke. But from a gameplay element, I don't really like him. He's not that super great. He's a decent tank. But he doesn't have as much of a personality as some of the others do. I mean, he's just kind of a loser. And, I mean, that can work as a trope, I suppose. That can work, being a loser, but it's not always fun. And you still have to... You have to do it kind of right. Like, I don't know. I don't know. It's a personal thing, obviously. It's subjective. Like, it's totally fine if another player likes him. He just doesn't do that much for me. But whatever. Point is, we're going to get all of these people interrogated. And once I get all of that done and clear out my jail cells, I'm going to tear these 4 down and just stick with these, or tear these 6 down, stick with these 4, and that'll minimize my power drain.
We have captured an agent.
That's interesting. They brought the Smash agents to
Intruder has given us their
the
secret.
better holding cell, even though the weaker ones were closer. I wonder
An
if that was
intruder has
programmed
given us their
in
secret.
for some reason. I mean, I hope so. That's really convenient, if so. Alright, let's get these out of here. We don't need them anymore. I'm almost tempted to turn that into an Aperture Science
An
chunklet,
interrogation
but
has succeeded.
it doesn't really matter. I don't think we're going to interrogate that many people, because that's generally not how I play unless I need intel very badly. Alright, so now we need to defeat Espectro again. Didn't realize he was coming again. That's alright. He's a weakling. Bring it, Espectro. Actually, before Espectro gets here, let's have our mid-roll ad. I almost missed that, but it's been 15 minutes, so hang on real quick, get ready to skip some ads, and I will be right back, hopefully on the other side of this mission.
This is not merely an interruption.
And we're back. Yes, that's a good way to describe the mid-roll ad there, Espectro.
You sabotaged my audition. I worked my whole life for that chance, and you took it from me.
Oh, don't blame it all on me. After all, you could have just been better at your job.
Burn.
I will make you pay for this. I will make you rue the day you crossed the Espectro.
And how exactly do you intend to do that? I have a mighty organization behind me. You have no one.
No one, you say? We will see about that.
Okay, so... Oh, I have Up in Arms and the Feasting Shark? One moment. So we get Ray Gun by doing Up in Arms, so we'll do that next. Crossing Over is the last side story. I mean, we could try doing all of Espectro now. Better to do it now and get it over with, I suppose. So we need Up in Arms to get the ray gun. Espectro has recruited Full Metal Jackie, the arms dealer, to equip and supply his mysterious outfit. If you don't stop them, his troops will be deadlier than ever.
You very wise woman to see the benefits that can come from working with someone of my power.
I love Jackie. I wish I could recruit her earlier than I can.
I mean, you talked about making heaps of cash. I'll let any man buy me some grog to tell me more about that.
Now, money is the least of what we stand to gain. You will use your talents to arm my soldiers. And me as well.
Oh, now you're talking, mate. What kind of number do you want me to set you up with?
The kind of weapon that can never be bought. Only taken.
Okay. Well, we have to destroy some targets on the world stage. Should be no problem. Oh, this is going to be fun. Because what's-her-face is right there. Can I do any that don't involve pissing off the parasites? Apparently not. Alright, bring it, Foxworth.
Your hordes and traps are no match for a stiff upper lip.
Yeah, well, your parasites are no match for a whole heaping pile of guns being shot at them. I think I'm going to win that fight.
That minion gazed into the darkness. I already accounted for this in my plans. I shall return.
Poor Jackie suffered a lot of those laser walls. Didn't really get to do much.
Well, mate, it's been fun. But I got a dash now.
You cannot be serious. The riches you sought.
Something I can get a lot of other ways. This arrangement was like wrestling a dingo. Bad.
We can find another doomsday device. You must see reason. I will not let you leave.
Actually, you will. If you don't want this dead man's charge in my hand to go off. Cheers for that. Ta!
Ta! I love her. Okay, so that gets me the ray gun. Because that was even part of the storyline. Yep. So the ray gun isn't that useful? If I recall correctly. It's fun as an interrogation device, though. I don't really have a place for it. Let's, I guess, open up this hallway a bit. And then we can put the ray gun here. That was way too much of a opening. There we go. We'll just stick it there for now. It doesn't matter. None of this matters. Now I'm being too fancy, because that's the thing I do. Okay. So at least that's something. Alright, so we've got that. For the... What? Oh, whatever. So, for the sake of just trying to get further along, let's continue Espectro's missions. I don't think I can finish him off now, but let's just get as much done as we can for now. For the next phase of his plan, Espectro has recruited a mysterious operative to hunt down various leaders from within the forces of justice.
Ah, Sir Daniel. I am told when one wants a foe to be among the dead, none are better than you.
He is good. Like, he's a pain in the ass to recruit, but I love him as being on our side.
That all depends, old boy. I don't jump into the bush just to bag any old zebra, what? I need proper prey.
I love his voice acting.
Ah, and at my side, you shall have as much prey as you can stomach. I shall call you Tiburon.
That means shark. I know that now from the previous run.
Why the code name? Even though I do rather like being compared to a shark.
You are well known, and I do not want our enemies to know we are in league. Until it is too late.
Except for the fact I saw that cutscene, so I know. Alright, track an agent on the world stage? Is that just a singular... Yep, there's just a mission over here. Okay.
High alert.
Ah, so I have lured Agent X, and now his underling's quality is good. So maybe it isn't quite so one-to-one that a lure automatically means that they're weaker or weakest. Unless I'm just at a point where X is so angry that he brings really strong people with him. Well, whatever, it doesn't really matter all that much. We're still going to beat the crap out of them regardless.
These are the best fighters. Juve will destroy them.
Task complete.
Spectro once again goes face down onto my floors.
Well, this was a good bit of sport, old sport, but I think it's time for me to chop, old chap.
What? But why? We are on the precipice of a victory so great, it will upend the whole natural order.
The natural order's fine when you're a predator like me, or that fascinating person we crossed swords with.
You will regret making an enemy of me, Tiburon.
Afraid I've rather outgrown that name, my tenebrous ex-confederate. Cheerio!
That alliance lasted all of 5 minutes. Any more from Espectro? No. Okay. So, because that's done, and we didn't get any farther, I may as well start working on the new minion types, because now we have all of the loot up to this point in the game. Perfectly on pace. Let's go with MSQ. So we need to unlock new minion types. Let's start with the science, because I want to get the diggy-doos sooner than later. Our physicists have researched inanimate things for long enough. What? Wait, what? Oh yeah, it is this. Biologist. It's time to study living things like poisonous plants, poisonous fish, and minions to find ways to improve them.
Boss, we need to talk.
Must we? Every time you open your mouth, I get a headache.
We're brushing up against the limits of our capabilities. It's time to explore new branches of science.
Here it comes, stabbing pains right here on my temples. Do what you must. We can kidnap anyone who can teach you what you want to know.
All right. So let's kidnap a biologist. We should have access to some. Yeah, look at that right there. Fantastic.
You have the true workings of evil.
That went quickly thanks to the insta training.
Biology. That's the science of sharks, right?
We study life and ways to end it.
Like I said, sharks.
Great. Okay, I really want to do nuts and bolts next so we can get access to the oceans pack. My issue is I'm not entirely sure that I've got the room for it. Well, I suppose I could set up engineering here. I could square this up and then have... Yeah, let's do it that way. So let's square this up. Sorry, everybody, even though I just told you to build all that stuff. So let's hit engineers. I don't know if that's going to count toward our main objective, since engineers were a late or a DLC thing, but let's try. We need to build our own way to world domination. While your technicians are good at fixing things, building things is another matter. It's time to find an engineer.
How are you getting on with the blueprints for the submarine I sent across?
Great! The corner was creased, so I straightened that out and taped together a small tear at the bottom. Then I filed them away.
You mean you haven't started building any of it yet?
Not our department, I'm afraid. We're maintenance, not construction. So unless you program it into the layer builder...
We're going to need some fresh blood who don't mind getting their hands dirty.
Man, these guys follow very specific orders. Okay, let's go kidnap an engineer. Ah, indeed, that's why I did it. So now we can get the level 3 Diggy-Doo. I mean the level 2 Diggy-Doo, which will get us through a lot more of this dirt. That's why I wanted it more than anything. I don't really care about the rest of the research yet, but that'll let us get into this, and I think... Yeah, that... Oh no, it won't let us get into that. We need the level 3 Diggy-Doo to get into this. Well, that's fine. I mean, I could force it by setting up camp there. But there's no... I mean, I guess I could... God, there's no good place for that. I'd have to set up the stairs like right where the guard table is. Oh well, that's fine. This is the first start, and that'll give us a lot more room to work with. We can get into this chunklet if nothing else. Come to think of it, this is going to be exceptionally necessary because we're going to need the space to do a lot with the oceans pack. I didn't even consider that until I was just sitting here waiting for this to get done. Because the oceans pack takes up a lot of space, not just for the engineering stuff itself, but the submarines, like everything takes up so much space, and those upgrades are really powerful. So I need to get this done, and if I'm doing 100% loot anyway, then going after even the oceans pack as early as possible is just going to help me out. So it's probably going to take me a long time overall to get to the to get to the next main chapter, just because there's so much I can do in the meantime.
Get to work.
If we've popped all that loot from the oceans pack already just hitting chapter 3, then the sooner I get it, the better. But that entails a lot of real estate I'm going to have to build. Look at how slow it takes to train these guys, even on double speed. Yeah, even on double speed, look how long that takes. Oh my god, that is so OP. Alright, so I need to build a workshop. Yeah, this is gonna take a while. And really, looking at the clock, I'm kind of out of time for this. So we're going to have to just build this in the next episode, which is fine. I think it'll be safe here. That is, I believe the workshop will be safe here. I can always expand it a little bit if necessary. I'm not going to be so focused on engineering that it'll take up too much other things, especially because I don't think it's going to matter for the achievement, but better to have it, not need it, and so forth. So that's going to do it for today. Thank you all very much for watching. I will see you again soon for another episode where I will get this workshop finished. Yeah, we'll construct the drawing board next time and start our work with Oceans Pack and get that loot. Bye, everyone.